with Sefer Chofetz Chaim, and today's topic is confirming suspicions. The Torah does not accept circumstantial evidence as a proof of a person's guilt. Thus, when one suspects an individual of improper behavior, he may not decide that his suspicions are correct based on a person's reaction to accusation or other strange behavior that strongly points to his guilt. Very interesting. So let's do it again, and we're going to explain. The Torah does not accept circumstantial evidence as a proof of the person's guilt. So what does it mean? Circumstantial evidence is meaning that you saw this guy was running with a knife, right? Oh, forget about it. Right, just running, and he ran into the building, right? And you heard the screams, and now this guy comes out of the building, and you try to go in, see what happened with a knife, bloody knife. He's clothed in the blood, right? And he runs away. So this is circumstantial evidence. So in a court of like civil law, it's for sure he 100% guilty as a killer. In Jewish law, no, we don't know. We don't know what happened. It's circumstantial evidence, so we don't accept. Right. So continue. Thus, when one suspects an individual of improper behavior, he may not decide that his suspicions are correct based on his person's reaction. So somebody suspects somebody based on his reaction. For example, as we learned in one of the classes, the person is quiet, right? So the good example would be one person is talk derogatively about another person in his presence, and the person the victim quiet. So right, so like normally in society they would conclude he's quiet. You know why he's quiet? Of course, because he's guilty. That's why he's quiet. But we cannot assume that, right? That he is quiet because he's guilty. Very interesting, right? He's quiet, and Chofetz Chaim explained he might be. It's a different halacha, right? He might be quiet because he does not want to escalate. Right, escalate this because escalate if he going to say something, that guy he say 2 words, the guy is going to say 10 words, so like useless, or he already decided that other people are going to be on that person's side, right? Or in this case, the third possibility that he decided, you know, it's better to be the one who is. Who is what's the word? Who is humiliated and does not humiliate back. Or only this time, right? And he's known as a person who is never quiet. He always has something to say if he's not up to his liking. So even in those circumstances, is not a proof that he's guilty, and that person is talking. Nevertheless, if in additional circumstantial evidence, such as suspicion as subsequently supported by someone else's claim, have actually witnessed the person engaged in such behavior, one does have a right to believe the suspicion are correct. However, whatever degree possible, to what degree possible, the listener is still obligated to judge the perpetrator favorably. He must seek to understand motives and should not swift to condemn him. Okay. Moreover, one may not pass the information without fulfilling the precondition for relating negative information for a constructive purpose. Okay, let's do this piece one more time. We're going to explain line by line. Nevertheless, if addition to circumstantial evidence, such as suspicious such suspicions, are subsequently supported by someone else's claim to have actually witnessed the person engaged in such a behavior. So you saw his suspicious behavior, and somebody said, no, I actually saw like even separate event, right? That he was engaged in this forbidden, right, activity. One does have a right to believe that his suspicions are correct. Suspicions are correct. Okay. So now you have circumstantial evidence and plus another testimony. So you have a right to believe. Okay. Can you publicize? No. However, to whatever degree possible, the listener is still obligated to judge the perpetrator favorably. Okay. So maybe it's not like what it looks like. He must seek to understand his motives and should not swift to condemn him. So sometimes his motives are very, very important. Like as I said, I was going through a lot of things. Right, just recently, trying to make a peace between two people who are not interested in peace. None of the party they interested in war. So I just started ignoring them, like what they want from me. So and they presuming to take this side, and I said I'm on the side of the peace. So like it doesn't matter. Like after the fact, so if you owe that person money, just pay money. Right, that's it. Like halacha, it doesn't matter. Like who is right, who is wrong, but you must pay money. If somebody worked for you, I'm just saying, right? And you're not satisfied with the person's work, but still you kept this person for 5 days, right? So if you so not satisfied with that person, just fire him on the day one, right? After 2.5 minutes or 2.5 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, that's it. But if you kept the person 5 days, so you must pay him, right? Must pay. You cannot just like say that that person did such a horrible job. Okay. You understand? So that's the thing of peace. But they try to go against each other. It's unbelievable. Like people have no life. Like what are you going to achieve if you going to humiliate the person? So I told him like I can send message to like same message to two sides. Like what are you trying to achieve? I don't know. People are crazy. It's because of ego, and people take it so seriously, and they cry, and they so upset, and this ego can actually kill a person. And it says the arrogant person, what drives person from this world is arrogance, right? So I told the person who owes money, I said, look, if it's only about money, pay the money. Let me pay the money. I'm going to find somebody. We're going to get together, pay the money. What is the problem? No, I'm not going to pay because this and that. Terrible. So, but even though two of them told me the side of the story, so of course I have to judge favor. So I understand. So both of them, who were right, both of them were right. The way I see it. Okay. So who of them aligned? Both of them aligned for sure. How do I know? Guaranteed. And I told them, look, just stop it. Just think about tomorrow, right? Whatever. Stop spreading Lashon Hara. Moreover, one may not pass the information without fulfilling the preconditions for related negative information constructive purpose. Okay. So again, a sort of circumstantial evidence and plus somebody else's report. Okay. Stop here.